Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. New Pokemon events have been announced. We've got some pretty big rumors to go over about Pokemon Legends ZA in regards to Mega Evolutions and everything like that. Some new Nintendo Switch 2 details have also dropped. A lot of things to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's quickly go over these new Pokemon events that have been announced. We have the new Pokemon Go Community Days. We have Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Community Days have been announced for next season. So the first one is June the 21st, 2025. The next one is July the 5th to the 6th, 2025, which is going to be a Community Day Classic. We have another one on the 20th of July, 2025, and then we also have one on the 30th of August, 2025. Some people expect that this classic one on the 5th to the 6th is going to be Eevee, because obviously in the past we've had multiple days for Eevee Community Days, because obviously there's so many evolutions and stuff. But either way, those are the next Pokemon Community Days for Pokemon Go. And then as well as that, we have the cover of the Pokécology book, which shows the study Pokemon and how they live and interact in their ecology. It has been revealed. It is due to release on the 18th of June 2025 in Japan. It's looking unlikely that it's going to be coming out in the West, but the artwork looks really, really good. You've got loads of different things going on. Victory bells with Rattata and Raticate. You've got Pikachus over here, a ton of Piplup. But again, that's very similar to like what penguins do when they like huddle for warmth and stuff like that. You've got Tortuga here. You've got Jolteon with some Dedennes. You've got Pikachu in Pelipper's mouth. You've got all these different aquatic Pokemon just chilling. You've got Reshiram, Cubone. You got Torterra. You got some Wormadam in its tree with Metapod, stuff like that. Kakuna hanging from it. It's going to be a really cool book. I really hope I can get my hands on it because it's definitely going to be something cool for the collection. But either way, the cover of that has been revealed. Moving on, I wanted to go over this for Pokemon Legends ZA, a post from Soul Silverart regarding the ZA Royale. So we've got Soul Silverart here tweeting out saying, I wonder if there will be any returning characters from past Pokemon regions for the promotional matches in Pokemon Legends ZA's ZA Royale. The possibilities are endless, really. Steven Stone could be rank S, and older Carmine could be rank C. Or if the names don't have to line up with the ranks, then Rayan could be rank H and Silver could be rank F. It would be such a huge missed opportunity if most battles in this game are just random NPCs, especially after every character in Pokemon Legends Arceus was an ancestor of a character. To be honest, they should be mostly Kalos characters, but yeah, which I completely agree. I think it'd be so cool if we did have like all the old rivals. We had Carmine, Serena, even like Sycamore and stuff as different rank up promotional matches. It'd just be a really cool way to kind of incorporate these characters into the game and have us battle them again, like a futuristic version of them. Because obviously, Carmine, did I say Kalem? I mean, Kalem and Serena would obviously be older. All the rivals would be older and stuff, and it'd just be, I don't know, I really, really hope that they do that. I think it'd be a massive missed opportunity, like Soul Silverart says, if they didn't kind of go into that direction. And also, it'd be like every time you fight that promotion match, like, oh, who's it going to be? If it is just a random NPC, it's going to get a little bit boring after you do a few, because it's going to be like, oh, it's just going to be a random person. But if it's like a different character, I'm not saying every single one of them has to be a different character in terms of like one that's coming back, but I don't know, like every 3 or 4 is like a returning character from Kalos or somewhere else. I think it'd be really cool. But anyway, I quickly wanted to go over that because I feel like a lot of people are kind of in the same boat with this situation where they all sort of want old returning characters to be back in these kind of promotional matches for Legends ZA. Moving on, we have some new Nintendo Switch 2 images to go over. We've got Nintendo Soup here tweeting out saying, first look at Nintendo Switch 2's game chat menu. So this was something that was posted on a commercial, I believe. It wasn't posted on the Nintendo Today app. It was actually in a commercial in Australia. But anyway, Nintendo Soup here saying, first look at Nintendo Switch 2's game chat menu. So a Nintendo Switch 2 commercial airing in Australia has given us a first look at the game chat menu, which presumably opens up after pressing the C button. I mean, it definitely makes sense. The menu contains a list of friends that can be invited to game chat. Pressing the X button also allows users to invite them from their chat history, a helpful feature for those that regularly chat with certain people and have a big friend list. So yeah, obviously if you've got like 100 people on your friends list and then you're chatting with the same like 3 or 4 people, you can easily just go to your chat history to invite those 3 or 4 people. You don't have to scroll down your friends list every single time. And then it says there's also a button called About Friends Who Aren't Appearing, which will probably explain that those friends are not on a Nintendo Switch 2 or have not completed their phone authentication. So yeah, I mean, some pretty cool kind of ideas for the Nintendo Switch 2 chat feature. Again, I'm not going to be using it, I don't think. I'll just be using Discord because it's just so much easier and so much better. But at the same time, if you don't have Discord, and obviously you do have friends that you're obviously wanting to chat with online, then, you know, this is going to be a good feature for that. But anyway, just wanted to quickly go over that because we have some new, I guess, images to go over for the Nintendo Switch 2. Moving on, we have another Nintendo Switch 2 kind of rumor theory sort of thing posted by Game Rant, saying Nintendo recently released 2 interesting pieces of content that could be the company's way of signaling that something is coming in the future. So they say, when it comes to anticipation, Nintendo seems to have mastered the art of getting people excited about its plans. Whether it's about a new system or exclusive games, the company understands exactly what needs to be done so that whatever is announced gains the most attention possible. There is a possibility that Nintendo might be intending to prove its expertise once again, as a classic title added via the Nintendo Switch Online feature and a particular piece of new content in the Nintendo Music app may be indicators that it's planning something big for one of its franchises. So on the 22nd of April 2025, Nintendo added Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones to the Game Boy Advance library for those who bought the NSO expansion. Additionally, the original soundtrack for Fire Emblem Engage was brought to the list of music people can listen to in the Nintendo Music app. Given how these 2 releases have come too closely together to seem coincidental, it may be possible that Nintendo and Intelligent Systems are planning the next mainline entry for this popular franchise, which would be a massive game for the Nintendo Switch 2 as well. Adding Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones to Nintendo Online and its expansion, and Fire Emblem Engage's OST to the Nintendo Music app may be big hints that the company could be creating a new game, but that's not all. In addition to getting Fire Emblem back into the minds of gamers, these other factors make it more likely for a new game to release soon. So on the 20th of April marked Fire Emblem's 35th anniversary, and such a monumental occasion can be capitalized but only by announcing a new entry for the franchise. Fire Emblem has become more mainstream and recognizable now than it ever was in the past, and dropping a new entry in the series soon can help ensure that it maintains its relevancy. The upcoming release of the Nintendo Switch 2 could gain even more attention with the announcement of a more exclusive game, and a new Fire Emblem fits the bill. Although there is no guarantee of a new Fire Emblem title being released, the factors mentioned above and the recent releases for the IP make it hard to believe it won't. A new game releasing could benefit the franchise and Nintendo alike, making it all the more likely for it to happen sooner rather than later. If one of Nintendo's most successful franchises does end up gaining a new game, the one way to ensure that fans will be happy with its announcement if it's a mainline entry instead of a spin-off. Intelligent Systems could capitalize on the fact that Nintendo's next generation console is coming out soon, leveraging its powerful hardware to create a new Fire Emblem game whose visual quality surpasses previous titles and gets fresh eyes on the IP. Alternatively, making the next title a spin-off could lead to negative reception and the loss of goodwill from fans, making a mainline, story-heavy release ideal. For people who enjoy playing Fire Emblem, the signs pointing towards a new entry are something to get excited about, but again, there's no guarantee of it happening. It is, if it is a likely possibility though, and hopefully Nintendo sees it as something worth pursuing. I mean, the next Nintendo Direct is going to be a big one, because I think they're going to reveal like the new 3D Mario game, and something like this, like a new Nintendo kind of Fire Emblem game, would also be massive. So again, isn't confirmed at all, but there's a lot of hints suggesting that we might be seeing a new one of these, and hopefully it's a mainline series game as well. Finishing things off, we have a new Pokemon Legends ZA rumor to go over. Now, this comes to us from the person that made the Generation 10 collage image that we went over recently. In the comments, they've been like replying to a couple of things, and then they also posted a big old paragraph about Pokemon Legends ZA in regards to Mega Evolutions and everything like that. So still take it with a grain of salt. This person doesn't have any kind of, I guess, legitimacy towards their name yet. If they get things right from the Gen 10 collage, which I guess we won't know about for a while, then fair play, they probably have some sort of source. But I guess the Legends ZA information is going to be known about first, because that is the game coming out this year. But anyway, take it with a grain of salt. Popped up on 4chan. Let's see what they say. So there is some ZA info that they told me as I asked. So it says some Pokemon who already got a Mega Evolution will get a different Mega Evolution, which is a Mega Evolution Z. They are Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, Mewtwo. So again, we know that there's like new Mega Evolutions that haven't been revealed yet, but could it really be given to these ones? It's very, very unlikely. And then they go on to say, these 4, given the recent leaks, are being put in doubt, because obviously the recent leaks, being Mega Starmie, Mega Dragonite, whatever, there's been no talk about Mega Mewtwo, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I mean, Charizard and Mewtwo getting another one would just be stupid anyway. But anyway, they go on to say, Lucario is going to get more special attack. Salamence is going to be way bulkier, or it's going to be way slower. So I guess this is... basically, who already can Mega Evolve will get a different Mega. So, again, we've already seen, like, Mega Salamence. We've already seen Pokemon like that, but I assume that this is talking about there's going to be something that makes them Mega Evolve differently, which could happen, because the whole idea about what people expect the Mega Evolutions to be in this game is something's going on with Prism Tower, and it's giving off this energy, and it's making Pokemon Mega Evolve. So maybe it's making Pokemon that can already Mega Evolve differently, in accordance to like this strange energy that's coming out of Prism Tower. But anyway, Salamence is going to be way bulkier and way slower. Gardevoir, Steelix is going to be special. Other Mega Evolutions are Flygon, Milotic, Frostlass, Grimmsnarl, Esparthra, Colossal, Florges, Arboliva, Golisopod, Malamar, Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. So completely going against all the Mega Evolutions that have already been leaked, which again is very much why this is very likely fake. As for legendaries / mythicals, other than Zygarde and Zeraora, the non-6th gen legendaries which will be somewhat relevant are Magearna and Deoxys, which will also get a Mega Evolution, receiving some sort of Mewtwo treatment. So that would be like they're getting, I guess, multiple Mega Evolutions or something like that. Its Mega Evolution will work like Aegislash, but it's in various stances. Consider its role similar to the Genies in Arceus. Jinx will not get a Mega Evolution. As for new Pokemon, you can expect 1 new Legendary, and Generation 6 as a whole will get some more Mons, Evolutions, and Branched Evolutions. So this is completely going against everything that has quote-unquote been leaked for Pokemon Legends EA, because they're talking about new Pokemon, new evolutions, new branched evolutions, and we know that we're only really getting Mega Evolutions. I mean, look, it could be completely wrong. We don't know. We're just going off what other leakers have said. This person's posted this Gen 10 collage, which, again, a lot of people aren't really buying at the moment. And then as well as that, they've now kind of posted all this information as well. It's just very, very unlikely to be real. But again, I'm not believing it. This just kind of puts the Gen 10 stuff in doubt as well. But let me know your thoughts on it. There's a lot of random stuff going on here. I do like the idea of kind of old Mega Evolutions getting somewhat of a different one when this sort of energy comes out of Prison Tower. But I feel like that'd be way too much, because then every Pokemon that does have a Mega would then get 2 Mega Evolutions. It'd just be a little bit weird. So definitely calling fake on that. But let me know your thoughts on this rumor. Would you like something like this, or do you think it's just completely fake? And then also let me know your thoughts on everything else that we've covered as well. The Nintendo Switch 2 Fire Emblem game. Do you think we could be getting that? What are your thoughts on the chat menu? And then also, what are your thoughts on... I mean, this is the big one. I really, really hope that we do get something like this, because old trainers coming back. Like, you could even have like Red and Blue that come to Kalos, and other players like Gold and Silver maybe, and then even like Dawn and Brendan, and like any of them really could be returning, and then be older as well. And then it'd be cool to see what their teams are looking like and everything. Again, they'd all be very strong trainers, so maybe a lot of it would be post-game stuff, but it'd still be cool to see them return at one point. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on that, and then of course also the Pokeology thing as well. Are you going to be getting this, or are you going to try and get it, or are you not too bothered about it? But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Let's try and hit 500. Like I say, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.